So I want to ask you both this. First of all, I'm really sad because I was anticipating more seasons. And then I got gagged a week ago when I saw that it said it was a final season. So, what were those conversations like? Like, were y'all also as shocked as we were? Okay.
Oh, absolutely. I think I got the call first, and I had to kind of process it before I told everybody else.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like a gut punch initially, because you have all these ideas and you want it to continue, and you love the people you're working with.
Yeah.
That's also very important. Yes. So for that reason, I was very sad.
Grace, how about you?
Equally
Okay.
sad. We're all heartbroken, but I keep saying, like, it is such a gift to end on a positive note. Because I said, sometimes you'll be doing stuff, you'll be like, oh, I can't wait. Oh, is this? Oh! But this was far from that. And so we're all, like, so deeply sad because we genuinely had an incredible time.
I want to just ask you both this because the character Quinn, I feel like while people at first were like, is this relatable? You realize through her journey that she resonates with a lot of women who may question themselves. It doesn't matter what age or what chapter you're in. So how happy are you that a character like Quinn's, who is very rare, now lives in the TV realm now? Who wants to start?
I'll start. I'll say this about Grace. Grace elevated the role of Quinn, to be honest. And I can say that as the writer. I saw it a different way, and then she added so many more layers to Quinn that now I feel like she's just an unbelievable character beyond what I ever conceived in my head. And it's a testament to her acting and the range and the depth that she added to Quinn. People love Quinn for that reason.
Thank you, and this is my turn now. I think that a lot of times when people think about a character like Quinn, they are very one note. It's like, oh, she the bougie girl, da-da-da-da-da.
Yep.
That was initially my fear, and Tracy and I spoke about this, and the more I started to play with the words that she wrote, the more I understood that there was so many layers to Quinn. And I went, no, this is not that. This girl is so much more than the things that she has or the life that she's lived. Like, there's so much more underneath, and so I could not have done that without a script like Tracy's.
Now, this script gets crazy, okay? I got to watch. Y'all ate down. I was gagged.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I was gagged. And the men are, wow.
Yes.
Like, that's why we tuning in, for real, for real. So tell me this, who was one of your favorite male actors that you've casted that you were like, I'm so glad I got his fine self. And for you, which one were you like, oh my God, I wish I was able to play with that guy a little bit more?
Guy or girl?
Guy, or both.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, who on the show where you're like, man, like, I know that Ty is also queer, but like, I wish I had her versus like me having like.
Screaming Grace?
Yeah.
You mean guy?
It could be guy.
I'm trying to understand
It
the
could
question.
be either or.
I mean, of course I'm going to say my husband.
Yeah. Well, for the role of Quinn, because Quinn got to play with a lot of great people like Isabella and like Kofi. So is there anyone who you wish that like, Quinn was able to play with aside from like a Kofi or Isabella where you're like, man, I wish I got this person.
Honestly, I feel like I was able to play with the people.
right
Yeah, I
people.
think so. You know what I mean? Because even somebody like Kofi, like we got to play the whole season together. He was a generous and gracious partner. I feel blessed. I feel really blessed. It was a positive work experience.
Tracy, I know you had a bucket list. So which list from that bucket were you like, man, we didn't get that one. Maybe next time.
Ooh.
Because I had some people in my mind, but I'm going to let you say.
I want to hear one person in your mind.
Okay. This is me being biased because I love him. I love Tank. Like, Tank is such a fine brother. Like, I could see him playing around with, honestly, anyone. Angie would have had a good time. What about you, Tracy?
I don't know that I don't have a dude, because I kid you not, Kofi was on my list. And I was like, oh, he's in? Awesome. He's beautiful. He was on my list, for sure. Women, we almost got Megan Thee Stallion.
Really?
Yeah.
Miss Knees?
We were going to cast her with Jerry, actually. Yeah. And we couldn't get dates lined up. But we have Pharrell and Mimi as EPs on the show, and they were very instrumental in trying to, I know.
Could you imagine doing the Megan Knees on the cast? Can I get low like that? Can ya? Oh, Anna. Oh. She gonna beat me because I can't.
actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a missed opportunity, I think.
No, because guess what? Redirection.
That's true.
So y'all next projects, when y'all are working together, you're gonna get Megan.
Yes.
And we're gonna stay here first. Now my final question is this: compromise is a really big theme for everyone. Like every character, they got their mess, but at some point they kind of get there. So for yourselves, what is one thing that for you, for your character specifically, that she does not compromise on, that you would be open to compromising on? And you can choose any of the 4 ladies, whatever they don't compromise on, something that you actually would compromise on.
Okay, wait. So the same question applies to me. Something that Quinn does not compromise on, but I would. Tracy, go first.
Ah!
I'm gonna go with Quinn's story. Oh, I can't. Okay, I can't actually.
You can.
That gives away.
Well, I was going to say something that I know that she doesn't compromise on, but then I also would not compromise on that. So I think that's what makes it hard. You know what I mean?
I would do the. Okay, without giving it away.
Yes.
Quinn's story this season, I absolutely would not have done what she did.
Let me know when you're ready.
That situation would have been just fine for me.
I'm not gonna lie, Grace. Let me hug you when I say this. I agree. I don't think I would have also. But you know what? That's the fun part about having girlfriends like Quinn. Because what you won't do, you're going to cheer her on for what she does do. And that's what you do for a remarkable
I think
job.
what's beautiful about that, so the way that I would also phrase that for her too is that it's less about the choice and more about the identity, and the fact that I feel like she is on that search for identity, and so decisions reflect that.
Okay. Listen.
I almost was
right,
like,
you almost gave it to me. Listen, folks at home, make sure you are streaming Harlem. We are so proud of y'all. And this is not the end, because guess what? Harlem lives forever, baby. We appreciate y'all and we thank y'all, okay?
Thank you.
Y'all had a good time with me today?
Yes, you're so good.